नमस्ते दोस्तों और फ्रेंड्स अनफिल्टर्ड पॉडकास्ट में आपका स्वागत है। आज मेरे साथ है बिल और आज हम लोग चर्च हर्ट्स के बारे में बात करना चाहता हूँ। Now let me ask you guys, is it still God if his people hurt me? I didn't lose faith, I just lost trust. Over to you, Bill.
Thank you so much, Stanley, for coming on this episode. And welcome back to Friends Unfiltered. I wanted to say we're wrapping up the 4th season, but it's looking like it just keeps building. I just keep meeting people with depth. And I think maybe that's something that I used to struggle with in the past.
I have depth, nice.
I hate that I said that to your face. Anyways, welcome to the show. Like I said, we'll be speaking on church hurts.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
You're in the hot seat. But I think it's something that you're actually passionate about, and I'm actually very excited about this episode. You guys know the drill. If you're listening on Spotify, don't forget to follow, leave a comment. If you're listening on YouTube, timestamp comment, and Apple Podcasts, maybe you want to see what we're wearing, because we're actually looking pretty good today, don't you say?
I mean, I'm looking good. I don't know about you.
Ooh, okay.
I always look good.
I guess that is actually a popular opinion, but I think I look pretty young. I think this is the first episode
You're
I'm
not looking
bald.
bad.
I think, I'm not bald anymore. I think this will count as a low cut now. Well, I was bald a few days ago.
To me, you're still bald though.
Yeah, you look good. Kotsi, Ashutiaye. They saw it fitting to style us for this episode.
Yeah.
And you guys should definitely check them out. Yeah, I think we are too. Okay, so we digress. Church hurts. What does that mean to you?
Like I said earlier, we were supposed to do another team, right? And then we got into a conversation and then
so that's the difference, right?
Yeah.
So like with the last episode with Choma, I also hadn't spoken to her before. That was our first encounter. And I feel like maybe if we had spoken before, we wouldn't have spoken on unforgiveness, which you guys need to check out, by the way. And then with you, that was like our first proper meeting. And I already had the episode in mind, which was Feel Your Feelings. I don't know who I'd give that episode to, but it's coming soon. And then you brought up church hurts, and I saw how passionate you were about it, like how deeply hurt you actually were. And I hope that along the episode, you will share some of the stories that you shared. Maybe we should even start there. What was your most recent encounter that triggered your church hurts?
Okay, it was this particular pastor I met through a friend. So, like in the country where there's a lot of problems, then people tend to think that going spiritual is the way. Like everybody tends to think that problems are all spiritual. Even some medical problems are obviously medical. We tend to think it's somebody from our village that's actually hurting us. So I'd say I might be one of those people. I grew up in an African household. I have a very religious mother, and they said. So the philosophy is, if they are not taking money from you, then they are real. You understand? That's how we kind of tend to know, that these spiritualists are actually real. You understand? They say when you see results, then you do whatever you want to do, you can come back. Like, no problem. Now let's go here now. It's a pastor. He has a church. The guy has a church. You understand? And then I go there with my mom. And my mom is someone who's always been to a lot of churches. Like growing up, I still remember every Thursday we used to go to MFM after school. And we spend 3-4 hours shouting "Die by fire, die by fire," because that's what I remember from my childhood days. So we've been to a lot of churches. There's a lot of stories. So my mother knows how they work. When she enters a particular church, she knows if this guy is real or is fake. You understand? Like, you can always decode it while you enter the church and have a conversation.
Do you think that is due to the amount of time she has?
Yes, but it's all experience now. Experience talking.
So it's not discernment; it's more experience-wise.
Yeah, it's the experience. Yeah, obviously the experience. So I also have the experience because she's my mom, right? So we went into the church, and then this guy told me that this man does not take money. He doesn't charge money, and he sees. He's a seer. Okay, now no problem. Now let's go. It doesn't hurt to go now. We went there and we sat, me and my mom. And we are from the same village, right? We are from the same state, not from the same village.
Reveal that to the audience.
So I'll say,
you know what? Whilst we are here, let me just even break the camel's back. We were born on the same day, apparently.
The same year,
same day, everything.
Everything.
We have the same shoe size, which is
maybe the same time. Yeah, when Bill shoe.
Sorry, please. But yeah, and also hold that story, right? I don't think I got to even introduce you properly.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me allow you, because I'm sure when they heard you speak Hindi, they probably thought it was French. So
really?
Introduce yourself, give us more on your background, know where you're from, because if you say where you're from, they know where I'm from. So
you don't want people to know where you're from?
Not yet.
Oh, we are from Imo State.
What else do you want to reveal it all? Okay, just let them know. Tell them about yourself, your background, why and how you can speak Hindi, and why you indulged my invites.
Okay, why indulge your invites?
Why are you starting there? I said all that, and you're starting there.
Let me make you feel relevant now. Come on.
Go on.
Okay, I'll just start from the beginning. So, my full names are Agustani Chidozi. I was born and brought up in Lagos. I'm from a family of 6 until my father died 7 years ago. Now we're a family of 5. I have 3 siblings plus myself 4, and my mother. We all hail from Imo State. So I'm a professional basketball player, an aspiring professional American footballer. I'm a graduate of pharmacy also, and I also create content, but India-centric content. Like I create content in Hindi language, and that's because I studied my pharmacy in India in Amity University, Lucknow. I spent 5 years in India, and I went to a city in India called Lucknow. Though Lucknow is a metro city, but you know about these universities now, they are usually in the bushes, like in the rural areas. But Lucknow is not all that advanced, but then it's like a metro city. But you find very less people who speak English. So I spent my first few years, 2-3 years, I had passion for the language, you understand? Yeah. I think it's all about having interest in the language. So I had interest in Hindi language, and then I just opened my heart to it. I made good friends. I spent about 4 to 5 years in India. I did not come across, apart from the lady who was a Nigerian in my college, I had all Indian friends. Like even till now, 95% of my friends are Indians, you understand? So, and most of them don't know how to speak English.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was able to live with them for the first 2-3 years, and it's like I never took a course for Hindi.
Wow.
Associating with them made me understand the language. It's like they speak a particular thing. One of them who knows what we call tuta-futa English. It's like broken English.
Yeah.
And he explains it to me. Okay, this is what this guy said. So I assimilated like that. In 3 years, I could understand. And in my 4th year, I started speaking gradually. Though I'm not so perfect, I'm learning every day. And like my 5th year, in my 4th year, I started making content. So I'm the first child. I know, like, there's a lot of responsibilities when your father's not there, right? And then I called this guy. I'm just telling the story of how I started making content in India. And I called this guy. So people who you call your elder, like you call uncle in Nigeria or brother, we call them Bhaiya in Hindi, elder brother. I call him like Bhaiya. And my final year, I don't know what I'm going to do right now. Like if I'm done with my pharmacy, I don't want to go through the route of going back to Nigeria, spending 1 year doing a professional course, then going to serve the country and end up earning like 150 or 200,000 naira per month for a family of 5. You understand? And then he had advised me earlier to start making content in Hindi because they advised me earlier, but I didn't take it up. And then he abused me when I called him for advice. He's like, I've told you to make content. Like he scolded me basically, not abuse. And I was like, okay, no problem. Then I had this random idea in my head. I don't know, it just like
a light bulb.
Yeah, and I tell you the idea in English, and I shot it in Hindi. I was like, I'm going mad right now. Like my acting was epic. It was on point. I was like, I'm going crazy right now. I don't know why people are like this. I just stepped out of my hostel right now, and this lady stops me. No, this guy stops me, and he's like, if you show your genital, I'm going to give you, so there's what we call fruit in India. It's like Ribena. Let me just use Ribena. I'm going to give you a Ribena. And I'm like, why are people like this? I was smashing my head on the phone. I was like, I don't know where we find such people. At the end of the video, I had this Ribena in my mouth. You understand?
Oh no! I like that.
So it was like, so I made that video and I had like maybe like 3,000 followers because I play basketball. Like I play good basketball. Like I have followers from basketball, like 3,000 about then. So I made this video. I was like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 views, and in 1 week. I was sitting with my friend in my room, Rudrach. I was like, Rudrach, these videos have 50,000 views. I expect you to do more. Because I've made a video of basketball before. I've gotten about 800,000 views. So it was not new for me.
Yeah.
I was like, I expect this video to go more. And like, as if I just proclaimed it. And in half an hour, my phone started blowing up.
Wow.
Yes, my phone started blowing up. And I was like, likes, views. And I started growing followers. 1,000 more, 2,000 more, 3,000 more. And I was like, okay, this is not bad.
Of course it's not bad.
It's not bad. And there was this particular guy in my college who was a creator. He was at 50,000 followers. I tried to reach out to this guy, even though we were in the same college. I tried to meet him. Let's collaborate. He'll give me a story. Okay, we're going to meet today. 1 hour to meet. He just goes like MIA. Like, okay, no problem now. So I had a girlfriend who was staying in Delhi. I went to meet her in Delhi. So I went to meet Delhi. Lucknow to Delhi is like a 6-8 hours journey. I take a night bus. I went there. So everywhere I go play basketball. So I go play basketball at this particular place. And then while playing basketball, there's a page called Overtime India. They record basketball content all over India. We recorded the basketball content. And after recording the basketball content, then they posted it on their page. They tag everyone in the. So I was going through everybody's tag now, who I played with, because I don't know them. And I click on this guy, and eventually I found out that this guy is a creator. And more right now. He's 200,000, 250,000 followers. I'm like, okay, no shaming, no harming. Like texting him. I texted him, and he's like, oh, I didn't know you speak Hindi. Okay, sure, we can collaborate for next year. Okay, next time I go there, I collaborate to make 3 videos. One video hits 17 million views.
Wow.
I was like, okay, this is good. I went back home. I made another video, which went, okay, that was the most viral video I ever made. It's like we were in a room. We were all having fun. My baya was there. I made a joke on him. He did not like it. Then he made a joke on me. Everybody laughed. Then I asked my friend, like I usually ask, what is this song? He told me the song. Like, okay, let's go to my room and remake this as a reel. You understand? I went, I remade it. I said, okay, let's go have lunch. We went to have lunch. In 1 hour, I had 4 million views on that video.
1 hour?
Yeah, I just posted the video. I put my phone in my pocket. We're having lunch. I said, okay, let me check my video I posted now. Let's open it. 4 million views.
I think this is my sign to go to India. We'll go on.
I say 4 million views. And I just stepped out of the restaurant. My restaurant just opposite my college, and everyone was like, we've seen the video you made. And then I go to my room, and I'm like, okay, what's happening? Next day, news channels are calling me for interviews.
It.
Yeah, I went on various news channels for interviews. Like I have a lot of interviews.
Wait, so let me even ask.
Yeah.
If someone calls you an overnight success,
yeah,
how do you feel about that? Considering the time between ideation, execution, and success.
Will you call it overnight success? Because I don't just know the language. I understand the culture. You understand?
So you had been putting in the work.
Yeah. So I got there. I met an African man, Mr. Paul. I met Mr. Paul. I met the girl who was in my college, her elder sister. But they left. I think they left. Paul left 2 years after. Then her sister left that year. So okay, Paul and her sister and Essie were the only 2 people I used to see as Nigerians. So Paul, I think Mr. Paul spent 7 years there. He doesn't know a lot of Hindi. He just knows the Namaste, Go, Come, the very little ones. And from their overview, from their survey, they were like, Indians are this, Indians and that, this and that. Like the professing among the Nigerian folks. There were a lot of Nigerian folks before I got there. And I'm like, in my mind, okay, why would I travel to Nigeria to come and stay all the way from Nigeria to India to come and stay with Nigerians? It doesn't make any sense. Let me have my own experience, right? And then I was associating with only Indians. Like my roommate was Indian. My first year, when I was out of the college hostel, everything about me was Indian. I started eating their food, going to their festivals, Holi, Maharashivratri, Diwali, you name it.
Let me just say that new environment with the same people is old environment.
Yeah.
And like it just goes to show that if you take yourself out of somewhere, like with the purpose of trying to get new experiences, ideally you should associate yourself with like fresh people, new people.
Yeah.
And I would say same environment with new people is a different environment.
Yeah.
I'll give an example. So recently I've been finding myself with more older people.
Yeah.
Like I've been engaging, and this is something that I've always enjoyed because I have older siblings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I always enjoy conversing with older. I'm used to it. I mean, before my younger sister was birthed, I had to talk with my older siblings.
Yeah.
And there were times in their lives that they had to go to school. So talk with my parents, talk with my uncle, talk with older people basically. And I think that also like shaped my mind. Like I don't think anyone will listen to this episode and guess how old we are. Do you understand?
Yes.
And it's not just because they lack depth. It's also because they have chosen to remain solely with their peers.
Yes.
You have to take yourself out in its entirety of it. The other day I was in a room full of millionaires. I'm not a solid thousandaire at this moment. Yeah. But there's something that does to you. Especially, I know I'll get there.
Yeah, we will get there. Which one is?
Sorry.
I'll change that for you.
We'll get there. But it's something that does to you. Like just always putting yourself in those type of rooms where you get to.
Yeah, I understand because if you check my friend circle, like my major friend circle, I'm the youngest. In every of my friend circle, I'm the youngest. Even while I was in college, my friends were not my classmates. Mm-hmm. So always I say, but always the older ones that were always my friends. So I think I resonate with whatever you're trying to say.
You know what? Let's put a hold now. Yeah. Go on to
the church hurt.
No, I think I asked about how.
Okay, overnight success.
No, not even that.
Which one?
The meeting, how me reaching out.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. And then we'll stop digressing because we've digressed quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh no. I saw your email and it looked very convincing.
I'm a writer. I'm stuff.
Yeah, look at him licking his own ass. So I found the email very interesting and okay. I was like, okay, no problem. I read through the email. I was like, you said two Indian friends of yours.
Yeah, Harsh and Pard.
Yeah, I was like,
and
okay.
Prakash.
And like, okay, no problem now. I've not done anything like major in the creative scene in Nigeria for the past few months I've been here. And I was like, okay. I did not even, the funny thing is, I did not even go to search for Friends podcasts or anything. I didn't search anything. Through the email, I just replied. Immediately I saw the email. I replied you, I think on Instagram.
On Instagram, I was so shocked.
I replied you on Instagram. Immediately I saw the email. I think I was 2 days late because that email is shared with me and my manager. So he doesn't even know I'm here. So I just went and replied you on Instagram. I was like, very sorry that I'm replying late. But sure, I'm going to do it. Like, okay. Then after that, I was like, okay, let me go and see. Mm-hmm. Funny enough, I've not seen any episode because no.
Okay, you can't be like him because you're here.
It's not that. It's not that I don't want to see it. Every podcast I've been on, because I've been on, I think 3-4 podcasts in India. I don't want to watch your podcasts and then have an idea of what. I am very unfiltered. I'm very raw like that. I want to
say this, but. So I was on cruise.
Yeah.
Like I think last week and then 2 weeks ago, I've been on cruise twice. The first one, because I'm signed to I've never watched a cruise show on YouTube, but I see their clips on TikTok and Instagram, and then some clips because my friends went viral on them. So I was like, oh, why not? I just signed up, and then they send me a casting call. I feel it. I get shortlisted. I shoot. Beautiful. And I get a call back that they have a debut show. They want me to be a part of it. I'll save all the details for obvious reasons. And then I go, I shoot. And it's like, I did not watch it, not because the show is not great, but I don't want to get there and have my brain wired to how the structure is and box myself in that line. When you watch the cruise episode, you know what I'm talking about. I did something that was never done.
Okay.
And it was not intentional. I legit did not have any... there was nothing that I didn't have any, something to, a placeholder.
Yeah.
I just went with my absolute self and it just caused a lot of drama. It was really fun, anyways.
But like I'm going to see the episodes after we're done shooting. That's how I usually work. I don't want to see it before I go on the show. So yeah, when I saw the email, a very comprehensive and convincing email, I was like, okay, no problem. I think this can, if someone can actually compose this email, and it did not look like it was ChatGPT, so I was like, okay, this person is actually very intelligent, and okay, I think I can vibe. Okay, sure. I think I can vibe with this person, and then he requested me to meet. I was like, okay, no problem.
Did he request to meet? Was that meeting a request?
No, okay, no. We agreed to meet.
Better.
Even though he requested.
No worry, I will put screenshots at this moment in the episode.
So we met, and then it was fabulous because I was helping him to complete his conversations. Like when he wants to say something,
I was say something, and then you complete.
I was able, exactly. So I was like, okay, no problem. I can fuck with this guy. No problem. We'll do the.
Sorry for the French or Hindi. Go on, sorry.
Oh, okay. Like, I'll speak English, don't worry. My English is not bad, no, Abby. Guys, is it bad?
You missed the joke, but someone else in the studio got it.
I'm sorry. I'm dumb that way.
Well, you know what? We've digressed too much. And I think I like how we're transitioning into this topic because it's quite sensitive.
Yeah.
Right? So you were talking about how
I met that man, right?
Yeah, and he said so he's a seer.
Yeah, he's a seer. Then he goes and he takes the anointing oil and he puts on it starts from my mom. I'm sitting beside my mom. And then he said he should record whatever he's saying because once he's out of the spirit, he will not remember. I'm like, okay. Yeah, on the recorder, he recorded it, he held my mother's hand, and then he started. When he started talking, you see, there are there are a lot of common things that everybody have in common. We are both from Imo State, but we're not from the same village. But then, there's no way you can tell me that. See, I think 99% of the time, there's a river that cuts across from this village to this village, right? And then it goes like. To my mother that there's a river that cuts from your village to your grandmother's village. Bro, it's very common now.
Course,
like it's very, very common.
The obvious.
And you know why I said I found it very that first statement, and you know why I found it as a lie because he did the same thing to my friend who told me to come here.
No.
Yeah, his parents traveled.
I mean, it's a template for them, right?
Yes, it's a template. They work with that. His parents traveled.
And I like that you said he was a pastor. And you didn't say he was a man of God. And I'm not saying those two things should be different. However, I just feel like a lot of self-claimed pastors just go ahead and propagate this self-hurt. And like you've rightly said, it starts with some sort of...
To him, he's a man of God now. To people who believe in him, he's a man of God.
I don't think to him, right?
But to people who believe...
Exactly.
So if my friend did not believe, he will not tell me to come. You understand?
Yeah.
So they also went. He said the same to my mother. And then he goes again.
Same thing.
So then he says something again. He says, I don't charge money,
Red flags.
That was where he
red flag,
he didn't have to tell me that I don't have charge
money. You need to run. What do you mean you don't charge money? Of course you don't charge money.
Okay, let me now bust your brain. Okay, I don't charge money. Then it's like, okay, we have to use some materials to do the prayers for you. You understand? Okay, now fine. Now, what are the materials? But I say snake egg. It says snake egg is the native fowl. So you don't know the money that we used before trade by barter. It's called Manila. It looks, it's like iron.
Yeah.
Like a nose pin, but it's very big. He says we're going to bring Manila. We can't look this man. See,
where we go find this?
Where we go find Manila? I don't understand. He said, we first asked, what is Manila? I said, then he's going to bring 100 naira. No, it's 100 naira. They showed us 100 naira.
There was in Manila there.
Yeah, that's what Manila looks like. He said, don't worry, I have somebody. That's when I knew that it was totally red flag. I have someone that can get it for you. Then there's a tree called Anunuebe. So if you like, if the oldies who are going to be seeing this podcast, you know that Anunuebe. So Anunuebe means a bird doesn't perch. So it's a tree that birds don't perch on, and they are very, very rare.
Yeah,
these are very rare, like very rare trees. Where do you want me to find Anunuebe in Lagos State? Like where are the bushes? You understand?
Everywhere has been.
I have somebody. I have somebody. He has somebody. Everything he has somebody for it. And then this man went on on my mother for over 1 hour 10 minutes. With me, I don't tire myself. I can't put my head on now because the master I was visibly tired. Then like young man. And he says, "Why are you backward in life?" Ah God, now him go backward. It's not me. I'm not backward. Oh God, God knows I'm not backward. Things might be a bit shaky, but I'm not backward. Then he goes with me. Then he talks about a lot of things. I drink. Yes, it's young. It's very common for a young man to drink.
Also, he tries to like analyze.
Say stop drinking, else your particular part of your body will be paining you.
Like that is literally
from drinking.
Medicine, but I don't want to get angry on your behalf. Go on.
Like I did not know that drinking was bad. And then he talks about women also. Like I have a girlfriend now. Come on, I'm not 12 years old. And he starts warning me about all this. See, that's why I say this is like a template for them. Then he's like, I don't know. He says, don't you want to leave this? He just, I don't want to go into the details. You understand? Then I felt very bad. Do you know the moment I and my mother walked out of there? We just looked at each other. We looked at each other. We knew that we've come to one of them.
One of them.
You understand? And he makes a list of things that are required.
Like bride price.
Bro, you got it. Shake me. All those bride price of those people that are in OED. You understand? You get my point now. And then in that list, this man who says he doesn't charge money says 20,000 naira in envelope that will be placed on the altar. Am I giving that money to God? Tell me now.
No. I leave it to the audience. You guys tell me.
Am I giving the money to God?
Let us know in the comments.
And then it's like the women who are going to do the prayer for them, you give them some money also. The man, 2 goats were inside that. You know how much goats is in this economy? Somebody is saying that things are not going well for the person. Say the person is going to bring 2 goats. A right list of almost 500.
Steal.
The list is over that list. Though I did not do the calculation, but from what I can give or take, it's up to 500,000.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Sorry to interrupt, but can you pass me the secret water?
Which one?
This one is no, that one is too big. Yeah. Thank you.
So,
you guys lock in me alkaline water. It's good for you. But yeah, go on.
This guy is So this is just one of my encounters. I still remember when my father was alive and he was sick. See, I'll say something. Mm-hmm. I believe there's a God. I believe there's a supreme power. There's somebody who created the earth, they created we in it. Like, because we did not wake up to all these things one day.
Yeah.
You understand? There's that power, right? I believe. But if Christianity is right, if Islam is right, if Hinduism is right, if Buddhism is right, I don't know. And I'm not challenging any of them.
Yeah, and
I'm openly saying I'm not challenging it.
This is not a debate.
It's not a debate, but I'm just saying that I believe, like when I wake up every morning, if I don't say a prayer, I say, Lord have mercy. You understand? If I don't say at least the Lord's Prayer, because I know I'm a born Christian, like that's still my belief. Like if I believe it and it works for me, right? I at least I say, Lord have mercy. Like whatever I'm going to do today, let it be your will. You take control. You understand? So I'm not undermining the fact that there is a God. I'm just saying that now these people are misusing it. Like I see videos on the internet and, bro, I don't even know if I should talk about it.
In the beginning, right? It's not that you don't have faith, but you've lost trust.
Yes.
And like this self-acclaimed men of God, they have used hypocrisy, or no, they have used manipulation to get to a certain place, or have like some, and then because they have that platform, right? They've built a church. It could even be a mega church. Mm-hmm. People are watching. We're in a very religious country. People think, like you said rightly, that everything is spiritual, which is not true. When God gave the wisdom to doctors, he knew what he was doing. He knew why he said, or why they say, come do blood tests every 6 months.
Yeah.
Make sure your organs are okay, from your kidney to your heart. Let me ask you, When last did you do a blood test? When last did you check your brain, have an MRI, or check your spine, or have like just a full check? I think total, maybe not in a private hospital, but like in a semi-private, maybe max you spend is like 250K. And wait, my point is invest in your health, guys. If you're feeling a headache, it's not God forbid headache, bro. You need to rest. You're not sleeping. You're not sleeping. And I know so many people that they refuse to take medications. They refuse to take injections. For some people, it's like they prefer drugs to injections. Some people say they prefer injections to drugs. But some people will say nothing. Like, Jesus is my healer.
See, you will not blame people. Like in a country where the minimum wage is not even up to $100.
No, I promise you, it's not that. It's not the economy that makes people not get health checks. It's not. It's ignorance.
You cannot say it's not that. You can say it's not that completely.
It's not only that.
Yeah, yes. It's not that completely. And you know, it's so I was having this conversation with my mom. I was like, how can people be so gullible to attend these churches when it's very obvious that we who are watching, even the uneducated ones, know that this is fake. You understand? This is not real. Mm-hmm. So I was asking my mom, like, why are people so gullible to actually fall for this? But my mom's like, when you have problem, you will not know what is real and what is fake. You just want it to work for you.
I mean, even we devoted Christians, right? We still sing songs like, my eyes are open to see, my ears are open to hear, because we know that it's not by our power that we know. Mm-hmm. We can all be naive, but by the grace of God, right? And so we pray for discernment. Like, God, open my eyes. I need divine lead. I need to know where to go. I need to know who to trust. I need to know when to go. Like, all those things. Like, God directs my path. Give me clarity. We need to pray those things because by our power, we will all be gullible. The Bible also says that the wisdom of man is foolishness to God.
Yeah, but then not to that extent. Now, there's one video I saw. Somebody was selling nice gown in the church, saying that if you want to get pregnant, wear this nice gown. I don't want to call the pastor name, but he did it,
and people bought. Bro, even probably sold out.
Bro, he's somebody that is very popular now. That very dark man, the drag all this was. Look, I know you're very dark man, even though I look like him.
You're a very dark man.
Yeah, you're not a very dark man, but you know, I've entered like 5 Ubers. The moment I entered the vehicle, they were like, you be like very dark man. Mm-hmm. Like if you play tonight, you be like very dark man. See, the very dark man, they attack them, they go, but that's not your fight. That's not my fault. That's not my fight. But then I see all these videos and they are very, very, very.
They trigger you.
Yeah. If you see I'm boiling at home, like when I see, I'm like, why would somebody wake up and be selling a nightgown, saying if you're looking for the fruit of the womb, wear this nightgown, you will get pregnant. And you know what's painful? People who are going through that problem will buy it with faith and think that, okay, let's say they bought it with faith and like, okay, God does a miracle for them. It becomes a bonus for that guy. Like, they go and do testimony for that guy now.
But do you know something I would say?
What?
Actually, 2 things. One, whilst sometimes it will appear like those things actually work, it's because God is merciful.
Yes.
Wait, I'm coming. They did it in faith, right? And so it happened. And so to them, they think it was the pastor's doing.
Yeah.
It was by the mercy of God. However, I would say that for a lot of Christians, they're at fault. And why do I say so? Because when you're in the faith, it is your duty as a child of God to get intimate to your Father. When you are born to your mother, nobody told you to hang around her. It was a natural thing because why? You love her. You watched her breastfeed you, nourish you, get you things, indulge your cravings, things like that. And that's how we're supposed to be with Christians. Like, it's this same God that you pray, like, when you thank Him for waking you up, you thank Him for provision, even when things are not so great, you still do them. Because you know that eventually He's still actually going to do them. But you now get to a point where you don't read your Bible, you don't pray, and you go days without prayer. You go days without reading your Bible, and you say you love God. And because of that, you lose intimacy with Him. I believe that every Christian that is intimate with God knows Him. Like, your Bible will let you know. The Bible will let you know God's character. And so you will not be falling for things like that. Because most of those things are literally exposed in scriptures. Do you understand? So we have a duty to play. And like I said, this is not a debate. It's a conversation. You might have your own views. Put them in the comments. Let's talk.
Yeah.
But I stand with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a duty. You're saying you're a child of God. It's not by going to church once a week and then after that church, like, it's closed till next week. Like, being a Christian is not attendance. It's not attendance. It's not something you mark once and then the next time you're there. In the presence of God, there is fullness of joy. So you should anticipate being in that presence. You should anticipate, like, wanting to do this because He's your Father.
So do I necessarily have to go to church to be in the presence of God?
No, you don't.
Okay,
but
so
there's something, the Bible keeps emphasizing the importance of fellowship. Like being in the presence of the brethren.
Those brethren, if you go to the church, most of them are the devils in the church. They are the ones that are the devils. So why when I know as a person that, okay, this person is a plain hypocrite, I know him inside out, and you want me to go and gather with that same person?
Exactly. Like church is not just pastors. Church is also
yes, that's what I'm saying. That's one of the reasons why. Oh God. I
pour your heart out. It's a safe space. Let's have it.
I've been in the church and then, like, did God divide the blessings according to how much you can donate to Him?
No, definitely not.
So why is it that people openly come out and say, okay, I need 10 people to give me 100,000 now to give God 100? That's how they say it. I need 10 people to give God 100,000. 100,000 now. If 10 people come out, if 11 people come out, they'll still take the 11th person. No?
Of course.
Mind you understand? And now they pray. That's a prayer for 100,000, yeah. Then they go down to 50,000, yeah. I need 20 people to give 50,000, yeah. And people will still be gullible to go. I don't know why that. Why can't you just say, give how much you want to give to God? Why does the blessing have to be divided to how much you? And bro, it's very funny how.
I mean, like
you see it in the prayers also. You see it in the prayers that the prayer they pray for someone that gives 100,000. Is very, very, very different. It's indirectly proportional to the prayer the prayer pastor gives to someone who is giving it 5,000 or 500 naira. Why does he have to be like that?
It doesn't have to be, and that's the thing. Like the patterns.
That's why I don't.
Wait,
give
you
tithes.
know the patterns, right? You've noticed it. So it is now on you to find a church that aligns with what you know for certain should be this, like the core of a church.
Let me ask the audience, do those churches still exist?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say I go to one, but I do. I just left one and I'm going, and I'm currently in another. You want to come to my church?
Maybe.
I go to CCI. I would say it.
Okay, no problem.
And before CCI, I used to go to Potter's House Christian Fellowship Church at Denny Jones. And like those two churches have nourished my Christian journey in separate ways, in different ways that have built me up as a Christian, right? And like, yeah, there are prosperity churches, but that's what they are. Prosperity churches. That is not the gospel. The gospel in its entirety is even saying God first and every other thing would follow. So if someone is saying money first, red flag. That is my point with Christians have the duty to know God for themselves, to be intimate, to read their Bible, to study, to pray, and not just pray alone, to pray with one another. When the Bible says one will take 1,000 and two will take 10,000, it doesn't say two will take 2,000. It's two will take times 10. Like that gives an example of the magnitude of fellowship. Mm-hmm. When people agree with the word of God and then agree with one another, it does something. And I think that is, like people with church hurt that are still dealing with church hurt is mostly because they are still in that place. I remember when I said earlier about same environment, different people is different environment. Maybe that's just what they need. Maybe that's what you need.
Maybe.
And like, remember when we were talking, what were you telling me? When we had our first set of conversations, there was something you kept repeating. Can you remember?
No, I can't.
Let me remind you. You said, "Where have you been since I came to Lagos?" You've been here for how many months?
Almost 9 months now. If you don't bump picking yourself, if I try that,
and that was something you kept saying to me. Where have you been? I have not found anybody.
Yeah, that aligns with what I have in my mind.
Exactly.
Our thoughts align. Yeah.
So I would say that is now we've transitioned into the solution. The first thing is to take yourself out, just the way God sent the angel to carry. Like this God loves us, so He sent the angel to carry Lot out of.
Even though I'm not very religious,
correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Lot that the angel carried out of Sodom and Gomorrah. They did not say, "Oh, yeah, figure it out. Do you want to stay where all this, like people are sleeping with the same gender and all that, another topic for another day. But yeah, do you want to stay there? Do you want
I should
to
be on that episode.
Do you anyways, I mean it's my podcast. Like yeah, it's mine. But yeah, so like do you want to be there when like so much sin is going on? And like God said, come as you are, not stay as you are. So do you want to stay in that place where all of this is going on? Should I allow you figure it out? But God said no, you will not figure it out because your same environment, same people, nothing will ever change.
Yeah.
So God sent the angel to carry him out with urgency. He said, come out of there. Get out of there, come into a new environment and see how things will change.
I'm not a Bible scholar. I don't know what he's saying, but like, I understand.
Don't worry, you understand. My people,
I understand what you're saying. I understand.
Please let me see some hallelujahs in the.
See, it's one
please,
of them.
I digress. But yes, like literally, you have to change your environment and you stay far away from where I stay. Don't disclose my location because if you disclose too much, stop it.
He stays in.
Stop it.
So, I think I was more at peace when I spent 5 years in India without even going to church once.
Mm-hmm.
I spent 5 years there. I didn't go to church. But I went to temples though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I was always at peace when I went to temples. It was like, I go there. So basically what we do is we just go, just pray. And then they give you this, it's called prasad. Mm-hmm. Understand? Prasad is like, it's like an offering. There's like, they give you sweets. They say the sweets makes your life sweeter. They give you bananas also. It's mostly fruits and sweets, understand? And like, if you, that is very, there's a gold temple in Varanasi. There's a very good temple in Kedarnath. When you go to all these temples and you pray, you come back, I kid you not, you feel at peace. I do feel at peace. Everything I always wish for usually is to come to pass. You understand? So I don't know. I think you say what you believe works for you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Christianity is bad, but I'm saying while I was practicing Hinduism by going to church, I used to join their prayers also, like Jai Ganesh. But it's like that was also me trying out their culture and all. Oh, come on.
I'm joking.
So like I was always at peace. Though when I came back and I told a lot of my friends, like, you served an idol, you did that, you did this. I don't know. What's your opinion on that? On me going to temples? I want to know on camera.
Right?
I want to know.
I mean, I'll always confidently say that I would remain with the belief that there is an eternal life, and I don't know if Hinduism believes that. Mm-hmm. However, in the eternal life, I believe that the only way is through Jesus.
Okay.
That is my belief.
That's your belief.
That works for me. And I just, like, sometimes when I'm having these conversations with people that are either atheists or idol worshippers or traditional worshippers, how I always end it is, I guess we'll find out at the end.
Yeah, we'll eventually find out. So will you go to a temple?
No, I would not.
Why?
Because I have what is working for me. I don't need to indulge anything else. And now that you mentioned that, I have a problem with my friends or acquaintances that say, oh, like, because they believe that there's a higher power and like anything you believe works for you. So when they're Christian and when their so religion friends invite them to their religion, they go. And so they can go like twice a month, and then so it's like they are rotating it. And I'm like, you don't have a stance.
Wait, are they going because they were invited, or they are going because they're just...
I mean, if it's a pattern, if you're going twice a month, it's becoming more than an invite.
No, I'm not that kind of person. Yeah.
If you know what is working for you, stick to it. Like, people that believe in nothing are the worst people to associate with.
Yeah.
That they lack a core, right? And you know what? I think we have done justice to this episode. If you want us to do another one, maybe put in the comments. If my guy here is still in Nigeria, he would indulge us.
Hopefully I'm not.
I know he doesn't want to be
because
here.
you don't tire me.
And that's one of the reasons I brought him on.
Bro, they don't suck my blood. I'm tired at this point. I don't want to stay here anymore. God willing, I will not be here. You guys see email in the comment section.
I'll miss you when you go to India. So to wrap up this episode, we'll play this game.
I'll come back now. It's my country, but then I'll always keep running away.
We'll play this game. It's called Get to Know Me. I made this game last year for my Paint Sip and Chat event, which is happening August. August what? You reposted it now. Why are you not paying attention?
You reposted it from my phone. That's what happened now.
Please, you're fooling. They're hearing us. Jesus.
You reposted it from my phone.
You know what? Yes, I did. I did. Because that PR will get it, okay? You'll get it. Anyways, August 9th.
I charge money for such shit, but this guy took it for free. Okay, no problem. It works.
I mean,
it's my brother.
I'm literally your brother.
Yeah, born on the same day.
On the same day.
Might have been the same time too.
I thought of it. I don't want to find out when, because I know when I was pushed out. I don't want to find out.
Was it money after one night?
I'm not going to indulge you because it's not becoming like this was destiny. This was destiny that we were supposed to. But I do believe we were supposed to meet for so many reasons.
Yeah. Nothing is coincidental. Nothing is coincidental.
I love that. I believe that as well.
And like the timing is not also bad. Though I've been saying where have you been, but the timing is not also bad. God knows what He's doing.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. And who knows? I may be your manager and we kick the other one.
Oh, Arinje, that's Apkakam Chine Wala yeah. He wants to take
your job. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's my manager's name. I'm telling him that you're trying to take his job away from him.
Okay, yeah, literally. I'm actually trying to take your job. But don't worry. I think you did a great job when he was in India. But like I'm doing a great job whilst he's here. So yeah, we complement each other very well. We should definitely reach out. Let's work together.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I would like to work with him.
You have to work with him. That's
actually,
what you have
at
to
this
work
point,
with him. At this point, you have to work with Arinje.
Yeah,
Arinje is a very chill guy. Yeah.
So get to know me. Oh, we have new editions coming up. By the way, we have Well Said in collaboration with Box Culture coming soon. We have On Mute. It's for corporates. We have one more. Well, the link will be in the bio.
Podcast.
No, for this game.
Okay, this game.
Yeah, we have new editions coming in. Yeah.
Okay. I thought
And
it
will most likely be launched on that event next month. So here you go. You already know how it goes now. You played it yesterday.
Yeah, I joined in on you guys.
Yeah. So that's how we're going to end the episode. I think we'll just do like 5. I think 5 is fine.
Okay.
So yeah, pink or blue?
Let's go blue this time.
Okay. Lord, I wish you guys could see this. Can they zoom in? I wish you guys could see this. How is this the first question? Just how? Again, nothing is a coincidence.
Yeah.
Are we good?
Though the answer is one thing. He's not going to get it.
Okay.
I don't listen to Unfiltered.
No, now. Do you listen to podcasts?
Okay, yeah, I listen to podcasts.
Why?
But why? See, I'm not a particular podcast follower. Like I listen to podcasts. Like when I see, okay, for instance, Joe Rogan invites at this Style Bender, I listen to that podcast. Or Beer Biceps invites somebody I'm very interested in. I listen to that podcast. Like the recent podcast I listened to was the one that Raj Shamani, one of the big podcasters in India, invited this guy called Vijay Mallya. Vijay Mallya allegedly took a few crore rupees, not a few crore rupees. He ran an airline, a full-fledged airline, and did not pay his staffs for I think 2 years, 1 year or thereabouts. He took loan from bank, 5 crore rupees. That is about, what's that in 5 crores? I think 500 million or 5 billion rupees or so. He took from the bank and did not pay back, and he fled the country. And now he did so Raj Shamani went to meet him in the UK. He's in the UK since he fled the country. I think after 9-10 years now, he's back and trying to explain that he's paid back the bank and all.
You explain tire.
It was a 4 hours podcast I listened to. I've listened to
4 hours, you guys are complaining of 15 minutes.
It was a 4 hours podcast. Yeah.
Somebody is doing 4 hours.
And he has, I think the podcast has about
If you love me, you love me.
I think he has about 20 million views within 4 hours.
I think I need to go to India. That's what needs to happen. Stay in Nigeria. Let me go. I think I can impersonate you.
So I listened to that podcast. I'm not done with it yet, but that's the most recent one. Yeah.
But my question was why? Why do you listen to podcasts?
Okay, now I know of that man's story. Like the story everybody knows.
You want to know?
Yeah, I want to know. Okay, now I Style Bender was young. I want to know who he is. Like
just a curious person.
Yeah. I cannot just open any podcast and watch. Like if the topic interests me, okay, let me just watch this one. And I'm not.
What should we name this episode that would interest you if you were not in it?
If I was not in it,
yeah, like what will you see on YouTube and be like, ooh, Like relating church.
It's always about clickbait now. You can just say the truth about church is uncovered. I'll open it definitely.
I think I would indulge on that. Okay, now you ask me.
Okay. Blue or pink?
Pink.
I knew you were gonna go for pink.
I like just so like the blue questions are surface level and then the pink ones are questions with depth. And in every 4 rounds you have to indulge one pink or level 2 question, because in the other editions they might not all be pink. So yeah, pink.
What's the legacy you want to leave behind?
I'm a deep.
I want people to do it afraid.
No, that's my question for everything. Get out.
Yeah.
So legacy. I think I just want to leave, and I don't believe generational wealth is legacy. I don't. I would say
it's not legacy. Next of king will finish.
Exactly. So legacy. Just something that transcends time. Mm-hmm. I would say this podcast could be my legacy, and how much I helped people heal. I helped people get enlightened across like different industries, but the core being wellness and mental health. Because mental health does not always have to be ADHD or PTSD and all those other names that Nigerians like to throw around.
Nigerians or the Westerners?
Actually, the Westerners. But again, they influence us so much.
They start now. I've before.
Let's
you
not
never
get into that. Let's not get into that. Just I know where you want to go. Let's hold it. You'll be back one day. We'll unpack.
Don't worry. I'll invite you to India. We'll shoot a podcast in India.
Definitely. I would love that. And your manager will fly me over. You guys, my prayer on leaving this country and not to America is coming soon. Stick around. And so I think we have come to the end of this episode.
Come on, let's go one more.
One more? Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more.
I think we have time.
What are the odds? I can't show you guys this one. Like when you hear the question, you know I am just pink or blue. And I know you said pink because you think you want to guess, but I wish you just went to your heart and said blue.
Okay, let's go both.
Okay, both. Let's start. Let me start with pink. Are you the friend that always checks in or the one that hardly ever checks in?
If you're my friend, I will always check in on you.
Oh, that's you. You always check in, even if it means double texting.
Yeah. If I text you and you don't reply, then I call you straight the next time.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, if you are my friend.
I love that.
No, not just acquaintance. I mean friend.
And that's what you guys need to decide.
I mean friend. Are you my friend?
Are you asking me on the show? What are you doing?
Come on, I'm a funny person. I'm a comedian, so yeah.
Well, I would say.
Hey, he's my friend. Don't mind him.
I'll say you're my brother.
He's my friend, yeah.
You're my brother, yeah. Yeah, you're my brother. And I think that answers the question. I'll say you're my brother. But like with Friends Unfiltered. So I was thinking of actually rebranding because it's looking like I'm not bringing my friends anymore. But like it's like God is taking me to a place where I'm meeting. I don't want to say the right people because that doesn't like debate or like, they were right for me at that time. Mm-hmm. But it's taking me to a place now where I'm meeting the people that are right for where I am.
People will change.
So yeah.
The last one.
You know what? The second question was, are you a spiritual person? And we're not going to get into that. Don't answer the question. Give me my cards. Give it to me.
Who is your role model?
I don't have an active role model, but I'm just being blessed to be in the room with so many people. I love the person I'm working with. Shout out to you. I don't want to say your name not yet, but I love you, TT. Is it T? Okay, TA. Yeah, TA. Oga Box. I can see that one. But yeah, we have come to the end of this episode.
Which of you things? Don't you guys think this guy acts like a baby sometimes?
Like a baby?
Yeah,
I have my head shaved, so of course I'm acting like a baby.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, my hair, my maturity went in my hair. Is that? Are you closing us in Hindi? I think you started in Hindi. You should close us in Hindi.
I said, okay, let's go. I say ended.
Okay, like end us in Hindi. Like over to you.
Over to me. So guys, अभी हम लोग पहुंच गया आखिरी तक और मिलता है शायद अगली बार फ्रेंड्स अनफिल्टर्ड पॉडकास्ट में और मुझे बहुत मजा आया उससे बात करके.
To subscribe in Hindi.
अरे रुको ना भाई.
No vex.
और guys, you guys like, share, subscribe. लाइक करिए, सब्सक्राइब करिए, शेयर करिए, कमेंट करिए. एप्पल म्यूजिक पर, स्पॉटिफाई पर, यूट्यूब पर और खत्म. बस यही है और
what is yes in Hindi?
हाँ
हाँ.
ठीक है अगली बार मिलते हैं चल bye guys
Bye guys and we're out.